cool, and you mentioned it, Mike. Maybe 10, 15 years ago, this would have been the norm on any given weekend, but we're seeing the game trend to more of a passing-style offense. If you want to score points, it mostly comes through the air. So for these two kind of throwback offenses that rely so heavily on their running backs, for anybody that loves old-school power football, I think we're in for a treat.
The kicker, Daniel Carlson, has this one teed up. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by their quarterback, the second-round pick out of Kentucky, Will Levis.
And Mike, when you look at Will Levis, he has a lot of the physical qualities from a talent standpoint that you're looking for in a franchise NFL quarterback. He got some invaluable experience last year as a rookie. Now it's just a point, can he put it all together? Take those physical qualities, wrap it with some consistency. If he can, Tennessee might have a guy for the future.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Off the play fake, it's Levis. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback. And then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy... When the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Levis. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive line. They're like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
That is fielded at the 13. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led by former #1 overall pick and Super Bowl champion with the Rams, Matthew Stafford.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the 4th quarter, this thing's within one score. They're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
On the ground, this is James Cook. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. It was Andre Cisco there to bring him down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one is caught by Quez Watkins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
I mean, what a start to this game throwing the ball. I mean, I don't think the ball's hit the ground yet, Mike. I mean, he's 4 for 4. And now he's got his offense set up here early with 1st and goal.
They'll look to throw yet again. He is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Titans offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down. They run over center with Williams. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Levis. That's caught downfield by Cooper. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Keely Ringo comes up from the secondary to make the play. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Third and 9.
Here we go.
Here's Levis. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one. Like, he really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him. I mean, he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Browns offense.
Set up. 19 Lions. Set up.
They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
This throw left is complete with Judy. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
They'll run right here with Cook. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Let's go. Street.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And this is incomplete, but it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call.
Still first down.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal.
Check. Viking 18. 18. Pioneer. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is caught, side of the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. And, Greg, that is good play design there. Using the play fake to get the receiver time to get open.
And down here this close to the goal line, Mike, it doesn't take much. All you need is that linebacker or that defender to freeze for that split second. That's all you need to create separation, and that's an easy pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. He'll start at the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Levis. That's to the left side, caught by Ridley.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Now, Levis. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Titans.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
Next, the score, Browns 14, Titans 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Browns offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A run out of the gun with Cook. And this defense not allowing much there. They'll stop him at the 45.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Trap 60, trap 60. Tag. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hey, smash. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They'll look to pick up the pace. Now, faking the give. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Track it, 60. Check.
They bring Judy in motion.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to the air one more time. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in.
Pass interference.
That might make this a first down.
Ready, ready. 70 Lion. Ready.
They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Hut, hut.
He'll drop to throw. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and it's going to bring up a third down.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Titans offense going to take over just before the half. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. So we hit halftime here in Cleveland, and both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Browns offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They bring Judy in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. The rookie from Georgia leading this offense well. Good throw there and a 1st down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
Back to throw. A ball deep for the end zone. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Let's go.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion.
70 range. 70 range. Go.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They'll look to throw. That is hard down the field. He's got it. A huge play on 4th down and even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And he gets that to Hardman.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Trap 60. Trap 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
70
On 3rd down, they go with Cook. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. It gets them down to the 6. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set.
They'll run with Cook. And he will fight his way to the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Cleveland. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Browns move out to a 24-10 lead. Here's Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Here we go on the return from the 1. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Titans offense, running back Kyron Williams, ready to go. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
On play action, here's Levis. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he's going to be out of bounds. It's just beyond the line of scrimmage. That's all they needed to pick up the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Now, this looks like a design run. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
On second down, a run with Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. It's another run here for Williams. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Out of the shotgun, Levis. That's caught left side by Cooper. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain scheme.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more. 21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down.
Here we go.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set up. 19 tight. Take go.
Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. 2nd time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
18 rattle.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. Whoa. And the Titans are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Right by 4. Odd. Up.
To throw is Levis. That's to Cooper again. And he will score. Game on. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Tennessee. Here's Bates for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans back within 7. It's 24-17. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Hardman now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Browns offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one is complete to Hardman. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
On the handoff, this is Cook. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Watkins motioning over. On third down, they'll set up to throw. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace.
It's fourth down.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to have a Browns first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
I like a little bit of this risk-taking when you found yourself with the lead in the fourth quarter. Conservative wisdom says, just punt it away and let your defense win this game for you. But now after going for it on fourth down and extending the drive, they can continue to work this clock. And even if they do have to give the ball back to their opponent, they're going to get the ball back with a lot less time. So I really like that decision.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. A carry for Cook. The speed on display. He's in. James Cook. Touchdown, Browns. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now Carlson to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Titans offense and quarterback Will Levis ready for their next possession. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Catch is made by Romeo Doubs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here comes second down.
Right zero.
Throwing is Levis. This one complete to Ridley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A second down throw here for Levis. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Tyler Newton. And the Browns will take over here just shy of the 30.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Back to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's first and 10. They'll run with Cook. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Watkins motioning over. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
Holding offense.
Here's a run with their tight end. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. We'll try and hurry to the line here.
Brings up third
Now, faking the give. To the left side, he's got Njoku. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off
Delay
on
of
top.
game, offense.
Now it is first and goal. This throw left is complete with Judy. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Browns are able to extend the lead. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. First and 10.
Mike 54. Yeah, Mike 54.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to look downfield once again. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So the Dog Pound celebrates.